Satnam, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to Creator Connections Readings. My name is Jean, okay? And this is a collective reading. If you resonate with the title, I don't know why I'm doing this energy. Why I'm let's just see what's going on. If you take what resonates, if it doesn't, you know how it goes. So with the council, I'm being drawn to get from the top, two from the top, okay? So we have the counselor, we have emotions, and we have self. Eight of fire, 10 of wands, love. Interesting, because when I saw this counselor and emotions, I actually got this energy of journey, like faking it, like somebody's saying that you're faking your balance or your love of self. But anyway, the counselor, emotions, and self. You know what I'm getting here, collective? This is probably for those of you who are also tarot readers, who are also actually, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna say that, because all of a sudden that energy shifted. This is for people who take their healing extremely seriously, okay? One, two, three. This is for those of you, collective, for those of us, let's say, because that self card was also very intense for me. This is for those of us who take I don't want to say our emotional balance very seriously, because that has some kind of connotation towards it, because balance is being wild and tamed at the same time, right? 144, okay? So I feel like for some reason these three cards are just telling me there's about to be some kind of big, not only a big ascension, but some kind of big message. Exactly, with the King of Air, the Maiden. Somebody is about to give you some kind of big message, okay? And I feel like that message actually is coming through in this reading, but it might be a physical message as well. I just felt this big message coming through is that you are extremely, extremely focused on your healing. But you know this, so I don't know where this energy is leading. You are extremely focused on your healing. I'm hearing self-centered with the self card. I feel like some people might feel like you're self-centered or something like that, but I just feel like you're very much in your own world, very much in your own energy of trying to heal yourself as much as possible, okay? This doesn't feel like a healing trap to me, in a sense of like you're stuck in cycles. This feels like you are very much like you would have probably been a monk or some shit in the ancient world, okay? You would have probably gone to the fucking mountains, to a monastery to find yourself, to find God. And even then, people would have been like, what the fuck? I just feel like you need to know that I feel somebody or God or something just sees your heart space and recognizes your heart space, recognizes your desire for ascension, which in this case to me, reaching the highest self, which is in full love of God, okay? Like somebody or something really recognizes your desire for wholesomeness. I don't want to say for healing, because that also has this weird connotation, but you understand what I'm saying, I feel, collective. If you resonate with, if you are this person or these people that are in this energy, you resonate, right? You understand what I'm saying. And I feel like somebody is telling you, or I feel like somebody wants to tell you to expect some kind of ascension, to expect some kind of, I'm even hearing a burden with that 10 of wands, but in this deck it is about ascension, okay? But this feels like a like Atlas carrying the world. It's a duty almost. Well, like in the traditional mythology, it was actually like a punishment. But you understand what I'm saying. Just come now. The Counselor, the Empress reverse. Emotions, King of Pentacles reverse. And Self, the Five of Pentacles. You know what? I just saw again, and the Seven of Spades reverse. I just saw, and the Emperor, okay. I just saw, interesting. You know what I'm feeling here, collective. I feel like I made a community post. I just saw Shiva. That's what I wanted to say with that Five of Pentacles and self. Very like poor or with nothing, sitting in a cave with nothing. But all it needs is like itself and God, right? The that like energy, that infinite flow. Anyway, um collective. That was an intense energy, but like very like I feel like you're gonna go through an energy like that fairly soon with that ascension, okay? I feel like you have been very much in regards to your healing. I feel like you've been very much I think this energy came up yesterday or the day before as well, in this energy of allowing the healing process to go where it goes. Being in that way of like healing is a cycle and we always come back to it, that kind of vibe, okay? I feel like maybe like either recently you did or you're about to go through some kind of ascension, of understanding and experience of yourself, where you are going to notice, in a much, much, much more clear way that you are in full control of your healing, okay? This is not something like I feel like maybe you were in this energy of really just allowing um hmm, opportunities, of really just allowing things to come to you, or to pass you by, because you were maybe in this energy of like, if it's God's will, it will. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Da 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 da. And maybe not even necessarily opportunities, but maybe you've allowed yourself to be in positions, in Five of Pentacles energies, maybe even unsafe situations, shit like that, because you were consistently in this energy of like, you know what, I'm gonna be fluid. I'm not gonna be rigid. I'm gonna be like, allow God to put me where He needs me. And so if this is where God needs me in this dangerous situation currently, then that's where He needs me. Da 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 da. Okay. I feel like you were very much in that energy. I feel like that's changing though. I feel like you're coming to some kind of very strong, very clear, very like boom, energy when it comes to your healing process. For some of you, this might even like I recently started thinking I want to like utilize a certain prayer form, because it is such a beautiful, the movement, the meaning, the intention, everything behind it is so beautiful. And I feel like utilizing that prayer form, that structure, that control will really allow me to take some kind of very profound authority over my process. That is the energy I'm feeling here, okay? For some reason, I feel like this was me babbling a lot. I feel like I didn't make a lot of sense with this reading. For some reason, the second collective feels very much, it's kind of like a very fine line. I'm being almost drawn to that energy of like, let those who have ears hear, because I'm speaking in energy or something, is what I want to say. Okay. The Five of Swords. I just heard an ending. This is maybe even some sacrifice that you're making to yourself, okay? Like maybe you like endured. I feel like you endured a lot. The Star reversed. I feel like you endured a lot on this journey of like just allowing life to like happen for you. But I feel like some of you, like I feel like I've had enough in a sense, okay? I feel like some of you are literally just like in this energy of yeah, no more of that bullshit, okay? You're wanting something completely new. And I feel like that will be granted to you, obviously, because that's what you're wanting, right? I just do need to say, if you are feeling that like that isn't going to be granted to you, like it's again almost kind of you saying like, you know what, I don't want to be dealing with these dense, heavy situations anymore. Like obviously God will respect that, right? I feel like though you were in those dense situations because when it came down to it, every time when God would ask you, like, are you willing? You'd be like, yes, of course. Yes, of course. Even some of you might say, no, I've been saying this, but that was your ego, because like again, somebody or God sees your heart and knows that you were so willing to consistently heal, to consistently break curses and traumas and blah blah blah, that even though when you were going through this upside down healing, when you were really tested and when it really came to it, you were like, yes, let's fucking do this, 10-10. And that's a very fucking beautiful energy. Okay, I'm being told to pull. Oh, beautiful. The full, I feel like I feel well, I'm gonna keep it because I don't know. I'm gonna keep it. Fuck it. I don't know if I did shuffle after after showing the Fool, but I feel like the Fool is coming up twice now. Again, you kind of taking that control, even if you're not taking, and the Three of Wands, like expansion and like your ships coming in. Um, interesting. Okay. Mhm. Like you're really taking the reins with this healing journey of yours now, okay? I feel like it's almost like you're going into this brand new and being like, you know what? Okay, God, I really appreciate the lessons. I really appreciate the everything, but like I'm good. 11-11. I'm good now to start to start learning with compassion and like again with childlike energy, again with like I'm feeling constant new beginnings, like constant beginning bombs and glitter bombs and shit, okay? And I feel like again God is saying like, yes, yes, my child, that is so valid of you, okay? Because again, I feel like maybe you did go through some kind of test or weighing recently, or if not, you're about to. Queen of Air and integrity. I feel like you already did, and you were judged to be very much in integrity. Okay. So be aware that you are about to, yeah. Be aware that you are about to experience this shining through for you, okay, from God, okay, shining, like backing you up. Whew, I'm feeling like a very like much more like relaxed, and like I'm still feeling a little bit like some, but I'm feeling much more relaxed and much more like you know, I can take it easy now. And again, I feel like that is what you're coming into, really, because I feel like again you are taking control. You made some kind of sacrifice of yourself to yourself, which was this in a sense more easy healing, in a way of like not needing to take responsibility or not needing to care, rather, okay, which the Empress in reverse can be, and not caring about like how the healing comes because it comes anyway. But that made it more difficult than it had to be, okay? And I feel like you're realizing that and taking control. Whew. I'll say that now that energy was expressed beautifully. Just need to bear with it, you know? So we have emotional intellect, exactly, and the cynical. Both cards of two opposites coming into balance, two opposites grounding the mind into the earth, and finding the middle path between emotions and the mind, emotions and intellect, logic and feeling, okay? So definitely, this is also beautiful, because this is kind of the energy that I was referring about being relaxed. You are now in this grounded energy, not too grounded that you feel stuck, but grounded enough that you feel safe and secure, and that you can take control of your situation in a very healed way, in a very loving and balanced way. Okay, and like this new groundedness of your spirituality, let's say, is able to really soak up the waters of these emotions and these intellectual things that you're about to experience, is what I'm hearing, but that you've also been experiencing, okay? If you've been dealing with a lot of intense like thoughts, intrusive emotions, it's not really intrusive. That's all you. You're just so fucking big. You just had to learn how to like really ground this and soak this in for yourself, okay? And you're doing this now by taking some kind of control and expanding beyond this, like, yeah, yeah, okay, well, God's will, you know, because God wants you to co-create with Him, and I feel like that is what you're about to really, really start doing, but in a very, again, very stable, very strong, very self-assured, very confident, a very much more masculine way. Okay, collective. Thank you so much. That was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing. If you're interested in a group in a group healing session every week for $11, $11.11, email me. I will see you again for another one. Bye.